Bayern Munich, the time has come. Tonight is the night that we face off against Real Madrid. Tonight is one of those nights. My food is here, I'll be back. Tonight is one of those nights where Bayern Munich is either going to show levels to Real Madrid or Real Madrid will show us levels. One thing that I've seen is a lot of...
Oh, Bayern Munich, you know. It's the deathbed.
It's the death place. It's the grave for German teams when they come to the Bernabeu. I swear to God, I wish I made more videos this week and last week. I wish I was here in the country. I took a break. I flew out to Rome. I had to get my mind cleared and ready for this exact moment. I inquired tickets for next week. Unfortunately, I didn't get them. But if anyone has any good solid tickets for me, please shout me. Wallahi, I'll come. Wallahi, I'll be there. Allianz Arena, I am there. If someone gives me, good tickets, bro, shout me. I'm a proper Bayern Munich fan. Shout me. But that's besides the point. This is a last minute prediction of what I honestly think is actually going to happen when it comes to the Bayern Munich game and what happens when it comes to the Real Madrid game. The Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid has always been one of those games. It is very tough to predict because it can go both ways. More time it has been going for Real Madrid, and it's not because of... And I even have football players, former football players agreeing with me. And I'm just saying it right now. Real Madrid, normally when they win against Bayern Munich, it has not always been a very clear win. There's always something going around behind the scenes. Something is happening. Honestly, I'm not even joking. One of those times, last 2 years ago, there's this one prominent Real Madrid fan. Everyone knows him now. He's on a hot streak. I love the guy. He's very funny. But I was on a live stream, right? I was on a live stream with him. We were making fun of him. We were calling him Drake. Ovi. I don't remember what we were saying. We were saying some crazy stuff to him on the stream. And then guess what? The delete offside happens. I'm getting flamed all night. All night I'm getting flamed. He's making fun of me. But when I bring up, hey, dodgy, like every other time you guys win against us, this was dodgy, he doesn't want to accept it. When Bayern Munich win, normally there's no refereeing issues happening. But obviously in the Bundesliga, there's sometimes refereeing issues that happen against us and sometimes they're with us. The game on Freiburg, you know what I'm saying, this week, we scored two goals. Freiburg, somehow they fell asleep. Last 2-3 minutes they fell asleep and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I also want to really speak about that is like very important to me is Real Madrid are not in that kind of form where they look invincible. They look very beatable. Bayern Munich also had a very shaky weekend. But we just came back from the international duties. Let's not be hasty. Let's just relax and take it in and see what happens. Today, I want my team to not be super pragmatic, but I don't want them to be super offensive either. I want my team to be playing in a way where I can look at it and say, okay, they're being safe. And I'll rather be safe than sorry. I'm sorry. I've always been preaching and criticizing company for sometimes being a little bit pragmatic in some of the games. I don't care. This is one of those games where, brother, I'm sorry. You cannot have Mbappe and Stanisic on the same side. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those games where we can't be doing that. Stanisic here, Mbappe here. Hey, it can't happen. But one thing that will happen is Olise will have a masterclass. One thing that will happen is Harry Kane will have a masterclass. One thing that will 100% happen is Kimmich is going to play out of his skin. He's going to be playing the type of football that, when you see him play, down there, it rises up. The table rises up. That's all I'm going to say. No pauses. Resume. That's how serious I am about my team. Company is the type of manager that, bro, they have Arbiola as a manager. They have Arbiola. We should not, Bayern Munich fans should not even be afraid or nervous about this game. This is the same team that lost to Mallorca. This is the same team that just gave away the La Liga trophy to Barcelona. We're not losing this. Let's be honest here. We're not losing this. If we lose this, I don't even know. I don't want to show my face on here. I don't want to be the face of Bayern Munich. I'm going to go back to being I'm going back to being a football fan. It's going to be a football channel. No Bayern Munich involvement here. But right now, as of today, and as in today and moving forward, this channel is a Bayern Munich channel first and a football channel second. I don't care. I'm going to be talking my stuff. Sure, Real Madrid has head-to-head, they have 13 wins. We have 11. Fair enough. Fair enough. But guess what? Close that Bernabeu. Close the roof, like you always guys say. You guys said it last year, remontada. We're closing the roof. I swear to God, I feel like Real Madrid sometimes play better when the roof is open. Have you thought about it? But at the same time, you can't really be saying that stuff because Mallorca, look what happened. Real Madrid has been poor this season. They have a dictator at top. Come on. Guys, come on. If you're a betting man, a gambling man, I told you, yo brother, I'm giving you 5 bags. 5 bags on one of these. If you can predict this correctly, who are you winning? Who are you going for? Realistically, you want the money. I'm giving you 5 bags. How much? What? Who are you predicting? Who are you going for? Me personally, I'll say Bayern. And I think a lot of people would too. But once again, when Real Madrid win, it's not because they have outclassed you. It's not because they're better than you. It's because there's been some shady stuff that happened in that game. And people will always... Most of the games that Bayern Munich have lost to Real Madrid, there's some sort of a problem that happened. There's so many games that Bayern Munich and Real Madrid look like they are head-to-head, going at it. Goku, Vegeta, boom, 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 boom. We're going back and forth, back and forth. I'm giving you an uppercut, right? You're giving me a left hook, right? And it's going back and forth. And it's looking very close. But somehow, instead of it being a brilliant chance or a moment of brilliance, it has to do some shit. They have to go into the dark arts. Mr. Perez has to have some phone conversations with someone and say, hey. He sends the kids, the picture of the kids, live stream, not even picture. He shows the live stream to the referee in halftime and says, hey, look. That's what he does. All in all, if we are not just, if we're stopping with all of this funny stuff, okay, and we're going to be actual football, people who love this game, people who actually want to debate and speak a little bit football, I honestly do believe and think that Bayern Munich will most likely, it can go both ways. Oh my God, yes, of course. But I think it all depends on how Bayern Munich view this game. If Bayern Munich view this game as a game like one of the other games where they're going to play the way they want to play and they're going to be very offensive and very just go boom, 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 I think, and honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. You know what? No, I'm going to take that back. No matter how Bayern Munich play, I can't see us losing. There's literally in every single parallel universe, I'm like Dr. Stone right now. Or whatever his name is. I'm looking at every single possibility. If Bayern Munich play a very press-heavy football where they are keeping the high possession type of style, I can just see us winning. But if we also play a little bit safe and be very much on countering, I can also see us win. But that's not how Bayern Munich plays, so I don't want to see us play that way. I want to go in, rock and roll, let's go crazy, let's go hand for hand, band for band, fist for fist, and see what happens. Because honestly, if we're looking at Real Madrid's team, they don't have a proper coach. They don't have proper tactics. What they're living on and thriving on is moments of brilliance and just pure player power and pure the players that is on the that's gonna play. I don't know who is gonna be playing. I know Tchouaméni is gonna play. I know Mbappe is probably gonna play. Dean Huijsen is gonna play. Vinicius is gonna play. You know, these are big game players. I don't know if Courtois is back, but another thing that I also think about is that I'm seeing the kind of players that they're probably going to play with, and they'll probably be a little bit more passive than Bayern Munich due to them having 6 players. I'm looking at it right now, 6 players that are at risk of suspension for the return leg. We have Tchouaméni, we have Jude Bellingham, we have Alvaro Carreras, we have Kylian Mbappe, Dean Huijsen, and Vinicius Jr. And some people will say, you know, the referee already has a note where they'll make sure he doesn't book these players. But all in all, I honestly think if Bayern Munich wants to win this game, if I am a Bayern Munich team player, and if I'm the assistant coach, if I'm the coach, and I'm looking at tapes from the Real Madrid team, I'm saying rage bait these players. These players are arrogant. Rage bait Mbappe. Mbappe will most likely bite. Rage bait Vinicius. He'll bite. I hate that guy. He'll bite. But that's why I also like him. I hate watching it. I hate him playing against us because he's such an annoying player to play against. But it's fun watching him rattle other fans. Jude Bellingham, I don't even see him really getting rattled. Tchouaméni, make sure that goddamn midfield is overrun. The minute he feels like this midfield is getting overrun and he's being sucked and he's getting, you know, the pressure is on him and there's a foot onto his neck and we keep just pushing and pushing and pushing. That's when it gets a little bit serious. But all in all, I think if I'm going to be predicting, honestly, and genuinely, I think it's going to be like a 3-1 to Bayern Munich. Okay, that's a little bit too crazy. But I can't see any other way. 3-1 for Bayern Munich. I'm putting my balls on the table. If you're a Real Madrid fan and you're watching this video, put your balls on your table too. Let me see who's going to get their balls cut. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you guys at that, and then I'll see you lot when the video comes after the match. I'll be making a video match reaction after that. And yeah, sorry for not uploading that many videos these couple of weeks or days. I know I did say I would be consistent, blah blah blah, whatever. But I was in Rome. I enjoyed my time there. I was taking in the sun. I was trying to just aura farm. So I apologize for that. But I'll see you lot later on in a couple of hours time. Peace.